And so what happens there? With the Jews and the devout persons in the marketplace every day, and with those who happen to be there. So here's the other thing we see with Paul. Paul knows that God can direct people in his path. Paul doesn't necessarily have to go seek out a certain person, because God will send the people. All you have to do, and I have to do, is be like Paul and deliver the message wherever you are. It doesn't matter where you are. You could be at the driver's license bureau, you could be at the store, you could be wherever. Just be prepared to deliver the message. Look for opportunities to deliver a message. Paul goes to the market. He doesn't know anybody. He's by himself. It's first time there. And so while there, some of the Epicurean and the Stoic philosophers also conversed with him and said, "What does this babbler wish to say?" Now the Greek word for babbler that's used here means basically like a chick that picks up seeds, okay, and babbles them out. That's kind of like the Greek word that's behind her. So they're looking down upon Paul because they're talking to Paul, and these are like the uppity up. I'm a philosopher of Stoicism. I'm a philosopher of the Epicureans, okay? And they're like, I learned this and I learned this, and Paul's engaging with them, and their view of Paul is, what does this babbler have to say? What does this low-class guy have to say? You can actually see parallels of secular thinking in both the Epicureans and the Stoic philosophers today that you and I are engaging with today. Like, what happens after you die? Nothing. You just cease to exist. What happens after you die? You go into the universe. You're absorbed into the universe. How do we get here? Well, you are birthed by the ground. All these different philosophies. And so Paul is engaging these. And so their viewpoint is Paul's a babbler. But others, notice what it said. Others said he seems to be a preacher of foreign divinities because he was preaching Jesus and the resurrection. So here's the whole point, is that all I have to do is be faithful to present the message. Now, some people are going to think I'm a nut. Some people are going to think I don't know what I'm talking about. Some people are going to think I'm a babbler. It's the same with you and me, okay? You present the message. There's no way guaranteed that you're going to get 100% of the audience agreeing with you. People are going to disagree with you. And a lot of times that makes a lot of people afraid. I don't want to get into any opposition where someone's going to disagree with me. Someone's not going to like what I think. Paul is a very bold guy. And so what does God do? God's going to prepare a door for Paul, where Paul is going to be a textbook for us to say, well, how do you and I present the gospel?